Hi guys, happy October. It's October 2nd. I think that's crazy. That is so crazy. It's still pretty warm here. It was like 81 today, 81 yesterday. It does get a little cooler at night, but it's been really nice. So I have been enjoying the weather. Well, what little weather I have, because, I work nights and sleep days, so I've basically missed my whole summer. But it's time to shop my stash. It is. It's time to put everything away, which I already did. I already put everything away. And pick new things for the month of October. We're going more wines and berries. We're going warmer. We're doing these deep, rich fall shades. I do have a couple things that maybe, you can't, I need variety. You guys, I need variety in my life. I can't use the same shades all the time. I used to do that. I used to wear the same palette every day because it's the only one I had. So I am really enjoying working through my palettes that I have, getting refamiliarized with them, looking to see if it's something that maybe I don't care for anymore and maybe I want to get rid of it, all of that kind of stuff. So you guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi and I'm really happy that you're here. You guys, I know this is a long video. It's going to be a little long. I am going to try to edit it down as much as I can. But I had a lot of things to choose. I had a lot of things to go through. And I had some camera malfunctions and all of that. So, yeah. So you guys, without further ado, let's just shop my stash. Okay, let's pick our palettes. So I'm leaving this in. This is the Laura Geller Casual Collection. This shade right here is in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. So that's staying in. And then this is also staying in. This is also in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. And this shade right here is in it. Those are the only ones that are staying in this month. So the palettes that I chose this month, this is the Nomad Marrakesh. Unfortunately, this is no longer available. But this is a great fall palette, and I am excited to use it again. I haven't used it in a while. Then I have the Smoke Sessions by Melt. I got this from a friend, and I have not used it yet, and I thought this would be a good time to use it because of these grungy shades right here, and these shimmers look amazing, so I'm going to try to use that. I have the Pinky Rose Sunflower palette. This was given to me by my friend Ash from Makeup and Chaos. I've only used it a couple of times. I need to use it some more because it really is pretty and it has a good formula. So I want to play around with that some more. And then the Coca-Cola with Morphe Cherry Coke palette. You guys, I totally forgot I had this. And when I was looking through my palettes to choose my top 10 palettes for fall, I saw this and I'm like, oh man, I have not used that in so long. Like I've only used it a couple of times. I think I got it at TJ Maxx for like cheap, like $7.99 or something. But these shades right here, those are my jam in the fall. I love berry shades and rich wine shades. Next up, it's October, you guys. You can't have October without bats. And this is the Aussie palette. Look at that. Look at that. This is the Aussie palette. This is from Rock and Roll Beauty. You guys, I have not used this. It came out. It sold out. I missed it. Completely missed it. And they re-released it. And I grabbed it. Because back in the day, I was a huge Aussie fan. Huge. Huge. So I got that. And then again, you can't have October without haunted things. So I have the Nomad Haunted Europe palette. This was sent to me for my birthday from Ash. And yes, I don't think I need to say anything about that because it's just amazing. And then the last one that I chose is the Be Perfect Carnival. I did use this last month in a collab with Lana Dalton. That was the collab where we chose our top 10 fall palettes where I rediscovered the Morphe. But I need to use that more. I do. Because it's fall. And that's fall goodness. Okay, now as always, I'm going to pull out my little trays one by one and choose one palette from each of them. Bringing you guys up a little bit. So first up is my ColourPop, and I am actually going to choose the Wine and Only for this month because, again, rich wine and berry shades. So I'm going to choose that one. I already knew that. And then my next bin has ColourPop also, but it's like the 12 pans. And I can't decide between these two. Let me get them both out. So this is the All That palette. And again, it has some yummy wine shades. But then I was watching Erica Conger the other day, and she did a video of her top 10 fall palettes. And she chose this one. And you guys, I just don't know. They're both very pretty. I think I'm going to choose the Plush Like Me because I haven't used it in a really long time. Okay, next up are some other smaller palettes. Oh, I don't know on this one. I don't know. I think I'm going to choose the Toscana. I got this in friend mail from Erica Conger when she decluttered it. She asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, absolutely. So I think I'm going to grab that too. It's turning out to be quite an Erica video. Okay, next up are some other ones, and it's too full. I can't. And I'm actually going to choose this right here. This is by Winky Lux, and I actually got this from Gigi Loves Beauty too. We did a little makeup trading. I sent her a product that was too deep for my skin tone, and I thought it would look beautiful on her. So she asked me if I wanted something that she had, which is not this, but she sent me like 3 or 4 things, and this was one of them. So I think that's beautiful. I love these taupey shades. I love these lavender shades, and this shade right here looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to grab this one. I hope I wasn't blinding you. So I'm going to grab that one. This one is also overly full. I can't fit them all down in there, but these are like ABH and just long, skinny palettes. But I already know that I'm going to choose the She's in Parties because I think it is a great palette for this time of year. Again, deep wines. Berry shades. Love them. I love wine with a gold lid. Okay, and then here are some quads and some quints and things like that. And I think I'm going to break my own rule, and I'm going to choose 2 palettes from this because I have to pull this. This is Bart the Raven, the Treehouse of Horror. It's October. And I really like this palette, and I haven't used it since last October, I don't think. So I'm going to pull that one, but I'm also going to pull, I think I'm going to pull the Natasha Denona Cupid. Yeah, I'm going to pull that one also. Okay, now we're going to pull some Super Shocks. I feel like, did I pull Super Shocks last time? I don't even know if I did. I'm going to pull this. This is an orange. It's called Tonight. And it is really, really pretty. So I'm going to pull that. And let's see. Oh, I'm going to pull this one. This is called Bay. And actually, I've never used it since I bought it. And I thought for October, it would be a really great shade to use. It's very duochrome-y. And it's really pretty. I love it. Can you see that? Yeah. Just want to make sure it was in view. What else do we have? I don't want to pull too many because I have 2 Super Shocks in my pan. Those eyeshadows that that I need to use more. So let's see. What's this one? Cuteologist. No, I don't want that. Oh, I know which one I want. I want this one. This is called Muse, and it is from, it came out with the Wine and Only palette. And I think this will look really pretty with some of those warm shades. And also, this is called Wine Down. This one has been repressed like a billion times. Oh, it's getting a little dry. Oh, you know what? Yep, that's dried out. That is all dried out. I am so bummed about that. Those are my oldest ones. Those are my oldest ones. What do we have? What do we have? Let's do this. Let's do the Ice Cream Dream, because we always need an inner corner shade. And this one is freaking stunning. Stunning, I say. So let's do those. Let's just choose those. Those are different. Those are different than what I usually pull. Okay, you guys, we're going to pull a liquid eyeshadow. We usually don't do this. Something. We're going to pull something. Because these, I never wear them. I never wear these. So I kind of want to pull this because I do have some, you know, berry shades and things like that. And that is really, really pretty. So you can see it down here. And then there's the matte side. And then there is a shimmer side. And I thought those would look good, especially like with the She's in Parties and maybe the Plush Like Me. So I do want to grab that. And then there's one by, this one, by Sydney Grace called Are You Sure? Okay, let's try this again. This is called Are You Sure by Sydney Grace. It was really liquidy. It's still liquidy. But that's what it looks like. I really need to shake it up really well because it looks like it's separated. There we go. That's better. I think that's really pretty, and I'm going to grab that. I'm kind of tempted to grab another one from here. Let's see. Oh, what about this one? What is this? Beauty for Real. This came free. This came gift with purchase. I mean, it's not liquid, it's a crayon, but I don't use these very much either. Yep, I'm going to try that. I'm going to grab it, see if I use it. All right, we're moving on to face products, and if my sleeves look different today, it's because they are. I'm filming this the day after I filmed all the eyeshadow stuff because my phone turned off last night. And yeah, so I'm filming it now. Okay, we're going to do primers. And I think I'm going to go with the Catrice Prime and Fine Smoothing Primer. I actually like this better than the Putty Primer. As you can see, it's pretty far down there. This is a little creamier than the Putty Primer. And I really love it. I really do. Did you see that? Did you see that right there? I really love it. I do. I'm also going to go with this Dew of the Gods. It is a really moisturizing primer, and I like that. And then these are both almost gone, so I'm going to go ahead and pick those and maybe work through those. I mean, like, they're very light. This one feels lighter than this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and use those. I'm rationing these, you guys, because they don't make this anymore. And this is my favorite primer. Favorite of all time primer. And they don't make it anymore. They make a primer. This is First Aid Beauty. They make a primer, but they don't make this primer. Yes. And then eye primer. I'm going to use this Urban Decay primer potion, which is what I've been using, because it's almost gone, you guys. Like, it's almost gone. So I'm going to use the rest of that, and I can't believe I'm using up a whole primer. I've had this for a minute. And then I'm also going to bring in this Ulta Tinted Eye Primer. This came in like a beauty bundle or something from Ulta, obviously. But I have not used it. It's still sealed. So yeah, I'm going to use that. Next up, we're doing a Glow Primer. And no, I didn't use all of this up yet, but man, it's getting there. It's getting there. It is. But I'm going to give her a little break. And I'm going to bring in the Yensa because I've never used it. I think I've swatched it on my hand before, but I've never used it. This is 8 Super Blocks Essence. I don't know what that means. Tone Up Primer. So evidently, let's see. Moisturize and prep skin for makeup. Blurs. Preps skin for makeup. Blurs imperfections and pores. Provides brighter skin tone. Powered by 8 Super Block Essence. Super Blocks Essence. I don't know what that means. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I like it. Yeah. So I'm just going to use that one though. And then we have our concealers and our contours. Wait, because I'm going to pick this again because look, guys, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? It has a pan in it. I'm going to try to use this up this month. So I've got that. Now I have my Koki that I've been working on. As you can see, there's windowing in it, so it might be almost gone. I did take the stopper out, but there's still a ton in there. And I hate that I took the stopper out because it is messy now. I keep it sitting up. And then I also have my ABH something primer. Some kind of Magic Touch, I think. Magic Touch. And this is in my deck of panning. So I have this as well. So I'm going to pull this. This has no pigment to it, but it is very moisturizing under the eyes. I will repurchase this. I thought it was more of a under eye brightener, but it really isn't. It's just cooling under eye balm. It just is very, very moisturizing. Very moisturizing. And I'm going to choose this. I haven't used this in a while. This is my Wet n Wild contour stick. Had to have it. I mean, this used to be my OG, so I'm going to use those. And then for foundation, guys, I have so many that are almost gone. Look at this. Look at this. This is almost gone. This is almost gone. I used this a ton last month, but it still has like that. I think there's an air bubble in there, but it has like that much left in it. I do love this, though. I do. But I'm going to use the True Match Lumi. I haven't used this in a really long time. Also, the Neutrogena CC cream. This is dirty. The Flawless Matte CC cream. I used an entire one of these in the shade 4 Sand. This is 3 Vanilla. So I'm going to use this. This is lovely. I love the coverage of this. And I also love how it makes my skin look. It is not too drying on my skin. Even though it's a matte, it doesn't make my face look dry and cakey. And I freaking love it. So I'm choosing those. Okay, let's talk about powder. Powder. This thing's a mess. It's just very unorganized. Very, very unorganized. Okay. I know that I'm going to use this. This is Avon True Color. This is in the shade Transparent Glow. If you are familiar with Bare Minerals, how they have the mineral veil, this basically does the same thing. It's mineral makeup, powder, foundation, mineral. It's mineral makeup. And so the Transparent Glow just kind of diffuses everything. And it's a very pretty finish on the skin. I did finish one of these. It's in my rehab last month. I was super excited because these are the oldest powders in my collection. They're old. They're old. So this one has quite a bit in it. but I'm going to use that. And then I'm also going to pick up my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I have not shown this love in a while because I was trying to work through and use other things. And it's time to come back to this because this, I love this under my eyes. Last month I had the NARS. This is the light reflecting powder. This is amazing under my eyes. I loved it. I freaking loved it. But we're going to move on to this and get some more use out of this. Okay, bronzers. I am going to pick a cream bronzer. I have been using my Revolution, and as you can see, look at that. Look how much I've used of that. It's so good. Highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. But I'm going to use this one. Golden Days, yep. While I still kind of have a summer color, I'm going to use this because this one is Tan Lines and it's a little lighter. So this will be good for like end of fall, early winter when I am back to being pasty white. So yeah, I'm going to use that. It's so hard not to go to this because look at it. I just want to use it up, but I also need to give it a rest for a little bit. Both of these, I hit pan on last month. So this month I'm going to go with this Item Beauty. This is a very cool bronzer. So I'm going to use that as my powder contour. And for my actual bronzer, I think I'm going to go with this e.l.f. This might be a little light for me right now, but we're going to see. We're going to see if it is. And this is one of the hardest decisions on the face of the earth, picking blushes. Picking blushes. And now I have to remember, well, I have them right here. So I have to look at what eyeshadow palettes I chose so that I can have something that complements all of them. I know I picked a few warm eyeshadow palettes, so I'm going to pick the Benefit Pom Pom because I don't have very many warm blushes that I actually like. When they are peach, they kind of go a little too orange on me, and this does not. This is more of a terracotta, and it is beautiful. Love this blush. If they are in the next 21 Days of Beauty, because that's where I got these, I'm going to pick more up. So I'm going to choose this one because this one's very neutral. This is Flirt Alert by ColourPop. It is a very neutral type of blush. And then for my cool blushes, I'm going to choose this ColourPop Just My Pluck. It is a very cool shade. And I really like it a lot. It doesn't have a lot of, there we go. Yeah, it's really pretty. I like it a lot. So I'm going to use that. Okay, guys, cream blush. I really want to use this Rizzo. I just got it. You know what? I'm going to go with this Velvet Skin from Ciate. I got it in my Ipsy. I've never used it. And it's so pretty. Look how pretty that is. It's so pretty. So I am going to pull this. And let's do a warmer ColourPop. That's Strike. I used that not too long ago. Sounds great. That's cool. What is this? Between the Sheets. I feel like I just used this. I feel like I did. I don't want that. Oh, I tell you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this Peach Bums. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use Peach Bums because I've never used it. I've used the other one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I've used, where is it? This one. I've used this. This is Floral Majesty. Yeah, Floral Majesty. I like that a lot. And I'm going to use this. I have not used any of these blushes yet. The Halo Glow blushes. I have not used any of them. I swatched them. That is really pretty. That is in the shade Berry Radiant. So yeah, those are both kind of glowy. So maybe on top of the the Benefit, I could wear those. Those would be very pretty. And then I do want a glowy, cool blush. So I'm going to choose this e.l.f. That one right there. Monochromatic stick. Yeah, I'm going to choose that. I really like that. And I haven't used it in a couple of months. So there we go. That's a lot of blushes, you guys. But it gives me variety. And if we didn't have enough blushes, we're going to choose one of these. We're going to choose one of the duos. One of the duos. And I think I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with this one because it is also a warm... This is also a warm blush. And that's really pretty. And then this is a highlighter. It's really pretty also. I got this from Erica Conger. She sent me both of these because we're nostalgic junkies. We love anything nostalgic. And I was so tickled when she sent me those. And yes, I just said tickled. I did because I was tickled. Okay, now we have highlighters. Highlighters, you guys. I do still have 2 highlighters in my 50 Shades of Yellow/Gold. They're right here. This Concha, which is a purple. Purple. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. And then this Essence Pure Nude. But this one is almost rolling out. Not quite. So this is not a spoiler. But, oh. That's a little much. I went a little ham on that. But it's very pretty. I want to choose a pinky one. I'll do this. I want to choose a pinky one, maybe. I'm going to choose the Nomad Sydney Bathers from, well, I just said Nomad. Because it's a little bit peachy gold. And it's beautiful. It is such a stunning, stunning, stunning shade. So we're going to do that. This is in my, I can't believe I don't have this. This is in my 50 Shades of Yellow also. I don't know why it was in here. It should have been in my thing over here. Pinky. We want a pinky one. Do we want a pinky one, you guys? That's not pinky. What's this melt one? Oh, that's gold. Pinky, pinky. Oh, is it there? What is this pinky? No. Those are both gold. I don't want to use my hood up. You know what? Maybe I will. I'm going to bring this in. This is one of those things where I keep for a special occasion. But it's freaking stunning. And use the makeup that you have. Don't wait for a special occasion because maybe that special occasion won't come. It's a very goldy pink. So there we go. And, yeah. So I think that's it. That's it for my powder highlighters. But we are going to use, cream highlighters. And here we go. This one's pinky. This is called Rose Quartz. There we go. Yes, that's beautiful. Did you guys see it? Am I in? There we go. So that's good. And then, this is a darker highlighter. It's still closed. It's Pumpkin Spice Latte. It is a highlighter, but it is dark. I should have used this summer. Maybe no, because it's orangey. I was gonna say maybe a bronze lighter. I don't know. Anyway, let's do a cream highlighter. My Flexitarian got so much love during my what was that? A deck of painting. I like to underpaint. And this is a little darker. Let's use this. because it's a little darker. And while my skin is still a little darker, I'm going to choose that. So that was everything that I chose for the month of October. Let me know in the comments below, what did you choose this month? Tell me some of the things you chose. Did you go warmer? Is it still really hot where you live? Because I know like down south in Texas and Florida and all that, it's hard to choose fall things when it still feels like summer. I know for me, it's still like with it being, still in the 80s, I'm still in summer mode. I'm not in fall mode yet, although I'm getting there. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being there. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everything have... Jesus. Thank you. Oh my God, I can't. Thank you guys so much for... You guys, She's so picked. Such a professional.